Now, company stock. This is what got me excited. I want anybody to raise their hand if they were in Microsoft in 1978. Anybody get Dell in 1983? Was anybody with Michael Dell in the garage at University of Texas? He was in his parents' garage and he invented Dell. Anybody? I'm still searching for someone. If we're lucky enough to be somewhere in the beginning, we got to be like it. When I met Glenn 2.5 years ago, anybody want to guess the stock price? 2.5 years ago, the stock price at EXPI was 15 cents a share. 15 cents a share. It's a penny stock. Anybody want to look it up right now? How much? $3.65 a share in 2.5 years. I want to be somewhere in the beginning. So here's how you guys get shares. On your first transaction every year, it's EXPI. You're awarded 75 shares. Boom, first closing, 75 shares. All of our people have shares. I love it. Okay? This is the one that agents really, really like. You can be an agent stock purchase program where you can take 5% of your commissions. It's up to you. We don't require you to. You can take 5% of your commissions every single month and buy stock at a 20% discount. You've got to be kidding me. I've had people doing this 2 years. As the stock's been going up, Mitch, guess what? I have people tell me all the time, Gene, I've put in like $14,000. It's now worth $70,000. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay? You can, when you refer an agent, and we call it a referral program. When you refer an agent and they name you as their sponsor, you get 175 shares. Thank you very much. When you cap, you're awarded 175 shares. What is capping? Let me tell you real quick, if you don't know. It's 80-20. We have no franchise fee, no royalty fee. We split everything 80-20 until the 20% to EXP equals $16,000. That's a cap. You go to 100%. Your shares are vested in 3 years. EXPI is the corporation's name. We're on the over-the-counter exchange, which is the same one that Fannie Mae's on, Freddie Mac's on. What's the Brown company? What's that one? UPS. Okay? You can buy the shares. It's publicly traded. I always say that. I just did this 2 weeks ago in Austin, Texas, and a mortgage guy outside the room bought shares. He's not with EXP, but he says, Gene, I bought shares immediately. And I think we were at about 330 back then. He goes, this is really exciting. What's the Icon Agent Program? Once you pay in and you cap, and you pay the $16,000, here's what's going to happen. You're going to start, just at that time, have a $250 transaction fee for the next 20 transactions. So $250 times 20 is what? $5,000. So the Icon agent would pay in another $5,000. Guess what happens on the 20th? You're an Icon and we award you $16,000 in stock. Now you know why all those top people are coming? Because they go, well, shoot, I do that in a month. I do that in 2 weeks, some of them, right? They're doing so many units. So they pay us basically 16 plus another 5 for 21, and then they get $16,000 in stock. Let me give you an example. On the 21st transaction, just to complete that, we only do that $250 for 20 transactions. On the 21st, it goes to $75. We do have to have a transaction fee because we're going to have to make some money, because we got to pay some of the staff, okay? Now let me give you an example. Sherry Elliott, love putting Sherry on this video, and thank you very much for taping this. Sherry Elliott, she's been with us 16 months. She does 200 units a year in Dallas, Texas, and so she basically became an Icon immediately. Well, the stock a year ago was not $3.65, was it? It was like $1.15. So she goes, Gene, make sure you tell them I got $16,000 worth of stock a year ago. It's now worth almost 3 times what it was. Any questions on the stock? The question was, if you leave, do you have to sell the stock? No. No, you don't. Now, what I will tell you to do, you're vested in 3 years. So if you're getting free shares, like for the 175, 175, 75, since we're giving you shares, you can't sell those shares for 3 years, right? They're just in there, and then after 3 years, you could sell them. The 5% This program, after 6 months per the SEC, after 6 months, guess what? You could cash them, right? It's about 5 or 6 months, isn't it?
You can cash those right away.
You can cash them right away. I want to explain something to you. We all own common shares. It's all common shares. There's no preferred shares. It's a dividend stock. What I mean by a dividend stock is when we start paying dividends, guess what? You know, if we pay out 10 cents a share or 5 cents or whatever it is, you'll be getting stuff. So a lot of people go, I can't wait until the stock price goes up. And I say, I don't care what the stock price goes up because it's a dividend stock and I'm waiting to get what? Dividends. Realtors do two things really well. You guys are experts at this. What are you guys experts at? Not paying your taxes and not saving money. You guys are pros. You guys are pros, right? I is one. Guys, I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to create equity for your family. I'm on a mission. You don't know Susan and I from Adam? That's who we are. We're on a mission to help you. And I'm going to give you some examples. If you even just did the 5%, I could change your life. I'm telling you, I have agents that go, Gene, I've been here 2 years. I cannot believe. In fact, one gal goes, Gene, she goes, my husband comes home over every night and goes, how's our stock doing? How's our stock doing? He never even cared about my real estate business for 13 years. Now he's going, how's the stock doing? What are we doing? Because again, you're at Dell in the beginning. You're in the garage. This room right here is bigger than Michael Dell's garage. You're in it. You got to be thankful whoever invited you here today because this is very, very special to be here. So stock to me is the game changer for me because we're all partners now. Everybody thinks different at a real estate company when you're partners. Okay? I get this question and nobody's asked it yet, but you're giving all the stock away. You know, aren't you going to dilute the stock? And I said, no, we have a plan for this. This is our agent count. And right now we're at about 4,000. How much is it, Howard? 4,400, 4,400 agents. We're between 4,000 and 6,000. So there's the 75, 175, and 175. When we go over 6,000 agents, it's going to go to 50, 125, 125. And eventually, when we're over 16,000 agents, it'll be 25, 50, and 50. We still want to reward you all, but when we get to 16,000 agents with no rent, no phone systems, no furniture payments. By the way, we have no debt, zero debt. Check our finances. Zero long-term, zero short-term debt. So we start making a lot of money. Do you think the stock box going to be, what's the stock price going to be? I don't know. I can't tell you, but I think it's going to be pretty good.